welcome back in the Astra, guys. Today I'm gonna do another attempt at maybe seeing if I can do something about these displays that I have for this. Because I have two of them and I don't know, maybe I can make one functioning out of them, but I'm thinking it might be a problem with the ribbon connector on them. Anyway, right now I'm gonna just plug it in and see what happens if I like wiggle on the ribbon cable and then take it from there. Okay, so can I get this cable out far enough even without the center console coming off again? Maybe not. That's a no. Well, I don't think I put this in any meaningful way, so this should actually come out. Pop, crunch. There we go. Okay, let's put this aside. Don't need that. Got a plug here. Okay, so let's try this display first. It's assembled. I think this might be the old one. The original one that came with the car. Click. Okay. Yes, so you can see, or not, can you? Hardly. Let's fix that. Yeah. So now you can actually see there's a couple of dead lines, quite a lot of them in fact. Some bulbs in the back. Tapping doesn't do anything. There's a glass front anyway, surprisingly. So yeah, I'm just gonna unplug this. Plunk. Take it out. And I have a very, very loosely assembled one here. Display flopping around. And you can see the contacts in there. Well, you can't really, but anyway, point is, this is loosely assembled, very loosely. I'm gonna try to plug this in and see what I get out of it. Click. Okay, I get some backlight. And I get more lines being dead. But, oh yeah, okay, so see, yeah, how interesting. It's just backlit like that, but you can see-ish that moving the cable actually has an effect on some of the lines. Yeah, see? Okay, oh yeah, okay. So does it get better? It's really... Huh. Oh, and look. Prüfung. Fernlicht. Bremslicht. Oh, brake light. Apparently I need to check a brake light. It says. Oh yeah, it's getting better if I do that. So the question now is, what happens if I like... Don't rip this. That's a bad idea. Oh. You just kill it. Yes, confirmed. Okay, I just killed this one. Good thing I have another one. So, but that means that, yeah, I just gave this a little tear here. Anyway, I'll film it on the bench downstairs. Yeah, you can see it coming off here. But that means maybe it's literally just like sticking this down, soldering it down on the other one to fix it. I'll give it a shot, maybe. Let's move to the cellar. So, back on the healing bench that isn't used for healing. So yeah, this thing is probably gone. But that might be actually the weak point here. So what I'm going to try is get this PCB out, so I know how to disassemble this without breaking another one. And then I'll see if there's any reason to attempt to fix that. Nope, that's not hold. Well, I guess that answers that question. So let's see if I can get this in here. So, zoom in, focus, good. So this little row of I don't even know, is it glued connectors or something? Sits on this in here, on this, like, there's a PCB in here. Not a PCB, a piece of more cabling, like more flex cable. And it's like glued or whatever onto this. Focus on that, thank you. It's stuck on this here. And that came off. So how do we get the PCB out now? I mean, we can't really break much anymore at this point. Actually, maybe I should remove these light bulbs. Nice and brown. Still intact. Yeah, I might actually have to remove these to get the PCB out. Makes kind of sense. Number 2. Did you just see that? Just trying to turn the light bulb caused the housing of the light bulb to splitter. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, you can see the heat from the light bulbs made it all nice and brittle. So why wouldn't it do that, huh? Let's see. There we go. Now this one is dead anyway. No, it's not. It's actually, it seems intact. Jesus. But yeah. Original Osram. Nice. Can I get this out now? Come on. Just a little bit. Yeah. I think it's moving now. Yep. There we go. Okay, PCB's out. Yeah, so you can see another piece of ribbon cable with a chip in line. And Jesus. Yeah, so have a look at this. Hey, keep focusing, please. Yeah. So this ribbon cable is attached to the other ribbon cable on this contact patch here. And I don't even know. I'm not sure that it's soldered or glued or anything. But it ain't great. Because you saw how easy it came off just like by fiddling with it. Let alone by accidentally dropping it with the weight of a actual piece of glass here. This is nicely soldered. This though, I don't know. This is like completely squishy. I honestly don't think there's any way to rescue this. Have a look at this. Come on, focus. Focus. No, focus. Do you want to focus, please? Can you? No, yes, maybe. Yeah, look at this. This is just... There's nothing on here. It looks like solder, or solder joints. You can see against the light the individual little lines, but I do not see a chance in hell to get this back connected. Not even a little bit. So I'm gonna have a look at the other one here, see what condition that is in, and if there's anything I can do about its survival rate. So let's have a look in here. So the connector in question is right here. This piece is where this is connected to the PCB, well, to the other part of the cable over there, which is a bit weird. It's like a double. It's a just in case one ribbon cable isn't trouble enough, you just use 2. Why would you do that? So I'm wondering if I can just like stick this down somehow and get it better that way. I don't know. Maybe put something on here, just like some tape along this line. I mean, you can see this is just... No, you can't see. Hold on. So you can see, like, this is like attached to the other ribbon cable in the back here. This one. But not to the board itself, actually. I wonder if there's any reasonable way to actually do that. So let's carefully flop this back over here. Come on. Okay. So yeah, so it's this that's connected here. Oh, here we are. Yeah, I don't. This is not soldered to the PCB in any way. Doesn't look like it ever has been. It looks like the ribbon cable might have been like slightly gently glued down left and right, like many years ago, whenever it was new. So 23 years ago at this point. So maybe there's a point to that. Maybe I can get the ribbon cable to come out a bit further, like a bit further this way. But what kind of tape would be acceptable and usable? So yeah, I'm gonna try to think of something to do there, to stick it down and see if it does anything. I feel like I don't have many attempts to go, but I'm gonna try it anyway, and then I might even look into LED replacements for those little things to keep the heat out. That might be something beneficial. Don't know. I'll have a look. I'll try around, and if I do something worthwhile, I'm gonna film it, and you're gonna see it in about 5 seconds. And if not, I'll just tell you in 5 seconds that I fucked it up or gave up. Okay, I'm about to do something really stupid. I got some random little thin wire that I want to like hold in place on top of this connection here. I'm just gonna use electrician's tape, although I'd rather use something else, but I'm not sure I should use anything else or have much else to use. Crunchy clicks, but clicks nonetheless. So yeah, it's down here. I don't know. Probably didn't do anything. But hey, let's move to the car and try it. What's the worst that could happen? Make it even less readable? Oh well. Okay, we're back in the car. I plugged it in. Let's have a look what happens when I turn the ignition on. Probably not much helpful, but hey. Well, you can read the date better, I think, maybe. But that's about it. I don't think there has been any change. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. 14.5 degrees, I guess it's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know. Something warnings that probably don't matter. Yeah, I'll just reassemble this and then put the center console back together and call it a day. Actually, while I'm in the center console, I'm gonna have a look for radio connections, because there's no radio in this. I know there's some wiring all over the place. I'm gonna have a look in there what I can find in there while the center console is still off. Maybe not a bad idea. So let's dig in there, turn some light on. Oh, I already see a connector that looks suspiciously normal, except for whatever this is. Hold on, let's zoom in. I'm not sure what that is, and not sure what this cutoff thing is, or these. Okay, but the connector looks very DIN connectory, so that's maybe not a bad thing. Some more cutoff things down here. This is, oh, okay. I believe this actually runs somewhere into the back. What's that? There's another one, another set. Okay. Cool. I believe this actually runs somewhere into the trunk, which means it probably runs down here somewhere, and I probably won't even care about that. So I'm just gonna put this back in here. But what I'm gonna get is I can't see an antenna signal yet. Wire cable thingy. So let's get these back out so I can identify them. Oh, that's It's hooked in there, okay. Oh. So that's that, that's that. Do I have an antenna somewhere? What are you? What are you? What are you? Where are you going to? Where are you coming from? Coming out of the harness here. Looping around and then going down into nowhere. Where are you going? Is it going somewhere down here? What? Hold on, no. What? Oh, I found something else. Found... Oh, sorry. Found this, which I believe is an other connector for another kind of radio. And I found this. Video. Yellow is usually video. I wonder if this and this was used for a backup camera, which is why there was extra wiring in the hatch, which is probably why the wiring was crap. So that might be a thing. I wish I could get the AC thing out easier. But there's a cable attached and I don't want to really disconnect that. Like a Bowden cable here. So there's maybe fuses in line down there. So maybe this is not my antenna or whatever it was. Just something else running somewhere along this side. It goes off that way. So, Okay, it might not have an antenna cable anywhere. Oh, found a different plug. Okay. All the things. I don't even... Antenna anywhere? I kind of don't think so. Oh, actually, what's this one? Is anything going? Oh yeah, down there. Can you see it? Over there. That looks like an antenna plug. So let's see if I can get this back up here. There we go. Okay. So we get some connectors that may or may not be DIN. I think by 4, that's DIN. I think I actually can plug this straight into a radio. So I'll go back into the cellar and get a radio, one of the bunch I have, to see if I can just plug that in. Okay, back in the car, and I have a radio. I picked a good one, just because. And this has standard plug here, which in theory should plug into this. Come on, let's give me some light. Oh, let's turn the light on, huh? How about that? So this should in theory plug in here. And then the antenna over here. Whoop. And then I'll see if it does something. So, be right back. So, just plugged it in and have it hanging there. So, let's have a look. Ooh. Will it do anything though? Source. Let's turn it on. Ooh! Is it copyright things? Probably. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Speakers. Yeah. Cool. Have a working radio, I guess. Source, CD, aux. Nope, nothing on there. Tuner. I guess it recognizes if the USB thingy is plugged in the back. I'll try that in a second. But yeah, working radio, some bare bones speakers. I'm not sure what is and isn't working in here. I think these are, this is, I think this one is, this one down there I believe too. Not sure about this one, this seems to be a bit quiet, but I have also not played with any balancing or whatever to try. So what I'm going to do now is actually put this all back together here, or try to, and then have a look if... Oh, no, I actually need a frame. Didn't I rip one out that was kind of bent anyway? But I don't think I have. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, well, let's see if I can bend this back into place. Because I remember this was like bolted weirdly in place, so maybe I can reuse it. We'll see. It's not supposed to be amazing, it's just supposed to work. Anyway, I grabbed some zip ties. I couldn't find any big ones, so I grabbed the most obnoxious looking small ones I have. Because I'm just gonna zip tie all this rubbish wiring here. I don't need any of this. Like speakers one side or sub, another speaker connection, a video from the backup camera with this weird wired in, I don't even know what this is. Power adapter or something to get seal power, I guess. Looks like it's just, yeah. This one looks like an OEM GM thing. This is the DIN plug though, and you can see there's a couple of wires missing and cut out, and looks like some index all wired in. You can see that it's spliced in. Somebody made one thing into another or something, I don't know. But I don't need any of that. All I need is these two things. So I'm just gonna try to zip tie this crap together, and I'm just gonna daisy chain some crappy little zip ties. Because why won't I? Why wouldn't I? Come on, go in there. 4 should be fine now. Just zip it around. Now that's a S-video adapter here.
Yeah.
You can see it's like a video connector. There's somebody knocking. We don't want to buy anything, thank you. No soliciting. Come on, come on.
I thought this was the antenna.
Nope, that's the antenna.
Okay. Yeah, it looks a little different.
Yeah. So... Fucking hell. Like, people that fuck up OEM wiring, they just need to be shot. You know? Easy, simple, straightforward. Nobody gets hurt, except for people that should. Let's get this around here.
It's a good thing you didn't buy that Mercury of mine.
No? Did you fiddle with the OEM wiring, Chris?
A little bit.
Why would you do that?
Because the alternator design needed to be changed. Well, the alternator that it originally was in there from 1987. It's just
okay, I mean, alternators is one thing.
Yeah, it's just an upgrade kit. You can't go back because of some wiring that had to be modified, but I tried to change as little as possible.
Look at that. Ah, damn it, I forgot what. I'll just add another one.
Just attach it to, like...
Yeah, I'm just gonna zip tie it to the zip tie. Only true way.
I mean, considering what else is there.
So, yeah. I'm just gonna go in there. I'm gonna be semi-nice and cut these off, but I'm gonna be not really nice because I'm not gonna use flush cuts. So, it's still a little bit of a hazard. But at least it's like a glowing green hazard. Oh, that's especially nice. At least you'll know what to look for once you go in there and dig around. Oh, Chris, have I mentioned, or do you remember that this car actually has green neon tubes under the dash?
I saw some janky wiring underneath, and
yes,
it's
green neon tubes.
Does it work?
Unfortunately. But I might also remove that because I really don't fancy that.
Just connect it to the ignition and break the on switch.
Well, the switch is here. It's like part of the thingy. And
so
if I turn this on, yeah, you can see a faint glow down there and down here. See?
Yeah.
And I think these are actually CCFL tubes. Not sure. I haven't actually gone down there to have a look. But
they're better than the neon underglow that was in my first car that it came with. because when you turn it on, you could hear a faint, like, high-pitched whine.
Nice. So this goes about back there. This, yeah, I don't need this, but I don't really want to tie it to anything else. I'm just gonna leave this back here. And that's then radio antenna. So I'm probably gonna twist it that way because it's about like this, the connections. But I still don't know what goes where right now. I need to reassemble this. I took this apart like a month ago, so I don't know. I do know that this goes here.
Is it a real month or a video month?
No, a couple months ago, I said. So, well, both, because the last video for this has been, I don't know, well, a month ago. A couple of months ago. Months. You know that month.
Yes, months.
Oh. No, I didn't want the hazards on.
I mean, this car is a hazard.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, hey. Would you look at that? Click. Click. Oh my god, look, it fits. It's like it's meant to be there. What's going here? I know the ashtray goes down there. Yeah, ashtray goes down yonder. Something like that. And then just clicks in, but what went there? I don't remember. Oh, actually, wasn't that a piece of I think it was a cubby somewhere. Let me dig around back here. Hey, found it. Yep. It's a cubby with a lighter.
And the ignition boot?
No, maybe. I don't know. Looks like a drain boot, maybe. Some spade connect. No,
yep, because it's got a GM logo right there.
Nice. GM. Fuck you. Cool. Oh, somebody cut something out of here. I wonder if there was some light in there. I don't know.
Was it the switch?
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use that. That's actually a good thing because where did I put the stereo? Here. Because the stereo has a USB plug on the back, the one I want to use. With a, I want to say maybe slightly broken trim. Anyway, it's fine. This has a USB plug not in the front but in the back. So if I plug this in, I'm gonna try if I can't run this. I probably can. It's like it's made for it. Just run it down in here, you know. So run this somewhere in there, somewhere through here. I need to go to that side. So probably there we go. Yep. And now I'm gonna drop things, and in the process, just drop all the things. Just gonna stick this in here. I might even unplug this for now. Yeah, look, it's like made for it basically. Now you have a USB port accessible in a convenient location. Look at that! I'm improving this thing. We found important things like the RGB menu. Oh no, it kicked me out. Hold on. Menu.
Well, was that like the night level?
Yes. Oh yeah, look, brightness levels. It actually has an effect. In the video, it's
You can't tell.
dim light, dim day, scan. Yeah, display color. There we go. That's the one we want. Display color. No, not 256 colors. There we go. 4,096 colors.
Since this has been sitting, does it still run?
Yeah, I don't know if it still runs. But yeah, just give it a.
Ooh.
Just barely.
Oh no, clutches. Yeah. Just realized. No, don't. Because we're on a hill.
Yeah, we're in gear.
It doesn't matter because the clutches. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but we are front wheel drive, front on the floor.
Yes,
Please take it out. Please turn it off.
Yep, will do.
Remember how I told you I park it in gear because you know jack stands and things.
Yeah.
So let's
we don't want to hurt the.
We don't want to drive off the jack stands.
But yeah, let's show that in YouTube that we're actually in a car on jack stands. Yeah, that's smart.
I don't see a problem with that. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes.
Weirdos. Anyway, radio works.
But
This speaker is blown. Oh yeah, you don't want to be in here, but you're in here. Anyway, radio works. This speaker's kind of blown, but if you turn the bass down, it's okay. And now I'm just going to reassemble the rest of this crap. And yeah, and we will be done with that shit. Okay, it's all back together. Center console is back in. You can't see much on this except for the year. Yay! And the date, which isn't set right. And some hint of the temperature. The radio works, and everything's back in together. I did not remove the green light. Wired the USB in here from the radio, and everything's back together. This is just not in place because I need to get to the OBD again as I said. Other than that, the interior on this front is back together while Chris is inspecting the 20 years of history on this car, and is judging the GM-ness of this. How GM is it?
Oh, it's shit.
Of course.
Like,
oh yeah.
It doesn't matter where you are in the world, apparently. Like, GM does not know how to do
headliners
things.
Nope. So with that, I'm gonna call it a day for this year today, and I'm gonna be back with something else in this pile. We'll see.